Now, over the course of my life, I learned a lot of very useful things from my parents. One of those was possibly the hardest and potentially worst way ever to drive a grounding rod. So today, I'm going to show you a better way. Hi Mom, hi Dad. So what we're going to do is use the air hammer that you saw in another video coupled with this little guy. Now this is a Lyle, I believe, ujoint driver. So the purpose of this tool is you put it on the yoke of a universal joint, take your clip out and hit it with the air hammer, and it'll pop the ujoint caps right out. Now, I never actually succeeded in that working, but that could be because my U-joints were really rusty and my air hammer was broken. Now this is some sort of a very cheap, very obviously Chinese knockoff air compressor. I don't believe it's Harbor Freight because it's, I think, an HDC brand. So I don't know, unless that was Harbor Freight from a long time ago. I'm kind of giving this the worst possible opportunity because I've got this little itty-bitty hose, coil hose, and it's plugged into about a 50-foot extension cord. So we're going to give this thing a whirl. So my thought is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this compressor on, hook the air hammer up, and then let it run until this kicks off the pressure switch. Then I'm going to begin driving in the grounding rod, and we're going to see just how far we can drive the grounding rod in with one tank of air. When it kicks on, we're going to stop and we're going to measure how far in this grounding rod has gone. We're about 110 psi there right now. So, take this, put it up on top. It's a little difficult because it's kind of tall. I could barely reach where the top of it was before, and now we're down about a foot. That's with one charge of that little itty-bitty, I don't even know, I think it's a 2-gallon compressor. The compressor has no indication of what capacity it is other than it is a 3 horsepower pancake compressor, which I highly doubt that it is actually 3 horsepower. But I would assume around a 2-gallon, so you want to figure that, how long that took with a 2-gallon compressor. I think it's pretty safe to say that even with a small compressor, that's going to be a whole lot faster and a whole lot easier than driving it in with a hammer. So, that's all for today. Thanks for watching.